What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, my Rusty, coming at you guys with a new 2K video. And today, I'm out here with my peer slasher, out here in the park, rocking that 91 overall. And if you read the title, you already know what's going on. I'm gonna show you guys some of the best dunks and layup packages you can get in the game. So essentially, when it comes to the peer slasher, you want to stay away from these flashy, over-the-top dunks, like especially this one, the Jordan Kilgan. I can't even pronounce the last part. I think it's Jordan Kilgannon, but you want to stay away from this kind of dunk package, because if you look on the screen, it consists of 360s, a bunch of cockbacks. You want to stay away from cockback dunks, so those dunks get blocked a lot. Like, he puts the ball all the way behind his back, and like the chances you getting blocked is very high. I also suggest to stay away from the Russell Westbrook dunks. So essentially, dunks that involve a lot of cockbacking, 360, or like crazy exotic dunks, like Vince Carter, Russell Westbrook, and the Jordan Kilgan. So essentially, stay away from those dunks. But I'm gonna show you guys the dunks that I have that I feel like don't get blocked. So for starters, the main dunk everybody should have, even if you're not even a slasher, like this is very important, is the front clutches. These dunks do not get blocked. They're very quick. They happen very fast. They barely get blocked because the ball is in front of the player. He never cocks it behind his back. So these dunks right here are really essential to you being successful as a slasher. So I also suggest you to use the LeBron James dunk package. I think this is the only player dunk I would recommend. If you guys notice, like a lot of the dunks I use come from the presets, not the player dunks. But LeBron James has a really good dunk package, and I rarely get blocked with using those. Also, you guys need to start equipping reverse dunks, because these are very important. What's strange about 2K, you don't get reverse dunks by default. Like, you have to equip the reverse dunk animation. So the baseline off 2 is one of my favorite ones. So when you're driving baseline, he'll do a reverse dunk, and then, like, it's very situational. You don't expect it to trigger all the time, but these dunks are really important. They barely ever get blocked. So also, if you guys want to, Kobe Bryant has a bunch of reverse dunks. So if you instead want to use Kobe Bryant's dunk package, go ahead and do that. You also want to use some side clutch, but matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys all the dunks I have equipped, so it will be easier for you guys to understand what I'm talking about. So right here, as you guys can see, my first dunk package is LeBron James. Like I said earlier, LeBron James dunk package is actually really good. I barely get blocked. I also have cradle dunks, because even though cradle dunks are very flashy, they never get blocked. Like, I be pulling out cradle dunks in a lot of traffic, and he still pulls it off. So cradle dunks are really good. Like I said earlier, the clutch, baseline, reverse dunks are very important because you don't have them equipped by default. Also, I have the side clutches off too, like I showed you guys another baseline dunk, and I repeated the front clutches. So essentially, you don't want a lot of dunk packages, because you want to kind of control the types of dunks your player does. So I don't usually equip that much, like up to 6. I know some people who fill up the whole entire dunk package, but nah, bro, you need at least like 6. Of course, here are my alley-oops. I have Pro and Elite, and I bought essentially all the contact dunks, except I think I don't have the small contact dunk, and that's about it. But essentially, this is what I have for my dunking. So let's move on to the layups. So when it comes to layups, like essentially, like you really want layups that don't get blocked. I'll tell you guys, the worst layup package you can go with is Michael Jordan. As you can see on the screen, you see all that extra stuff he's doing. That shit gets blocked. I've seen people who actively run Michael Jordan's dunk package. It is not good. LeBron James is okay. If you're like like 6'10", like a tall slasher, I would recommend LeBron James, because you can get up there and lay it up. But if you're like small, like a shooting guard or a point guard, I wouldn't recommend using LeBron James. And I definitely wouldn't recommend using Russell Westbrook either, because they're really aggressive and you might get blocked. Ben Simmons, it's just a bunch of skyhooks. So if you're into that, if you're like a big man, like I say this is for like double builds. Like if you're like a slasher and something else, like a slashing post scorer, go ahead and go with Ben Simmons skyhook. But other than that, I wouldn't really use that. Now, the two main dunk packages I was using at first Jamal Crawford, because his hop steps are really good. Like, as you can see, the little flashy hop steps he does, those give me a lot of space, and they do fake out the defender. So I used to use this a lot. I would recommend this if you're like smaller, because now my dude is like 6'8", 6'9", so I can't really pull this off as effectively without losing the ball, so I don't really use this no more. But I'm going to show you guys the one that I actually am using right now. So currently, I am using the Long Athlete layup package. This is the best layup package in the game, hands down. You don't get blocked. And the thing about it, he goes at the highest point and releases the ball at the highest point when he jumps. I feel like this is the best layup pack. If you guys ever played my team or play now and use the Bucks and use Giannis, you recognize that this is his layup package essentially. If you're tall and have a large wingspan, bro, you can get over people. This is the best layup package. I would highly recommend to use this. Also, Kyrie Irving's layup package is pretty cool, but like I don't know why the preview was just a bunch of reverses, but it's essentially a pretty decent layup package for smaller people. But if you are about a small forward, power forward, center, I recommend you to use long athlete. I even use the long athlete on my point guard because it's very quick and he gets up there, bro. Like I cannot recommend enough for you guys to use long athlete. That's basically it for the video. Quick video to show you guys the best dunks and the best layup packages you guys can use to help you improve your game so you don't get blocked as much when you play on the park and the prime. These are the rest of my animations. I don't really do a lot of stuff with this player. I don't dribble like that, so I just have basic pro animations. I don't shoot at all, so I have my custom jump shot that doesn't really matter, my pull up and all that stuff. So this is the rest of my animations. You can pause the screen to see what I use if you guys want to use it for yourself. And my free throws, Kevin Durant. That's a quick thing. I think this is the best free throw in the game because we slashers, I think our free throw badge max is at silver, but I do green Kevin Durant's free throw a lot. So that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Like I said earlier, if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like. And if you have anything to say, put it in the comment section down below. It's been your boy, My Rusty, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.